The growing belief in many NBA circles is not only will Rajon Rondo, who's opting out of his deal, it was only $2.6 million. Surely he's exceeded that contract as he was the consistent third option on that Los Angeles Lakers squad that not only had a great regular season, number one team in the Western Conference throughout the regular season with the bubble. Rondo was that consistent third option. Him and KCP both stepped up, and now they're both looking for big paydays. Yeah, 2 point something million dollars is entirely too low for Rondo. He can get more than that. And the growing belief with many people within NBA circles is Rondo's going to take his talents to Atlanta to play backup point guard for Trae Young and the Hawks. Maybe even some starting point guard, maybe moving Trae to the 2, depending on the teams that you're playing. Obviously, that's a very small backcourt. But the goal behind this, if you are the Hawks, you got to see what you got. They have drafted, a lot of people believe the Hawks have drafted well. It's just time with a lot of these pieces from the DeAndre Hunters of the world, the Cam Reddishes of the world. I like John Collins a lot. I believe he has some DeAndre Jordan-like potential in him. I think it's just about getting it out of him. You mix that in with Trae Young, who's expected to be the guy in Atlanta for the foreseeable future. What I love about Rajon Rondo is not only can he see things on the court that a lot of fans and people who cover the game can't see, he can actually see things on the court that a lot of his players that he plays with can't even see. So what he'll be able to do is it'll show that Hawks organization bare minimum, what do we have in some of these guys? Can DeAndre Hunter be a piece going forward that we build around? Cam Reddish, is he going to be a consistent J.R. Smith-like talent in the league? And obviously Trae Young, you can kind of help mentor him into a better facilitator. We know Trae Young can shoot the ball, but what I think a lot of people kind of get misunderstood with Steph Curry, Steph can really facilitate the rock when need be. He plays off Draymond Green well. He can get the ball to Klay Thompson. When they had KD, obviously, he had no problems backing back a little bit to let KD be the one and the finals MVP back-to-back years. Steph understands the component of getting others involved. And with Trae Young, sometimes I question if he does. So Rajon Rondo, one of the best passers we've ever seen, he obviously can help with Trae Young. The vision, not for himself. Trae Young understands the game, how to get himself going, but maybe help him in getting other guys going as well, maybe even earlier in games. So that helps Trae Young late in games. If Rondo to the Atlanta Hawks happens, I understand it. I'm one of the guys who believes Rondo can help out a lot of teams, but I do believe a stable locker room is important when you bring in a guy like Rondo. They already got a young head coach who's probably on the brink of being fired if he doesn't at least get the Hawks to the playoffs. I would tend to believe that Rondo could work. Would I bet on it? Absolutely not. But it looks like the Hawks are leaning towards bringing Rajon Rondo in to help mentor and bring the best out of some of these young guys. I'll let you guys know when we get more details on Rondo potentially becoming the new backup point guard in Atlanta. As we already know, the Lakers have kind of moved on with the acquisition of Dennis Schroeder from the OKC Thunder.